is Aisha. Maybe Aisha is here or not. Anyways, okay. So, Nurulan, did you check your test? And what about Afan? Did you check your test or not?
1 minute, Anam. You are talking about Aisha Siddiqui or Aisha
Aisha Sheikh, I think.
Aisha Sheikh? Yeah, she's absent.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm leaving. Inshallah, you continue with them. Okay, inshallah.
Okay. Yes, Noor. Tell me about the test.
Yeah, I checked.
Okay. So, can you share the test screen?
Like for the, I don't think I'm on the email right now.
I have a
Yes, you
question.
can.
You send me the test, but there's no marks.
There's no marks. How it's possible? I checked it and score release. You can just check your email and open that link. So share me the screen. I will check it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
And Nurulan, you will also share one by one. And Rania and Aisha, your test will not received at my email ID. Maybe your test was not submitted. There was problem with your link, right? So Rania and Aisha's test not submitted, and Afan and Nurulan test was submitted to me. So Afan, your marks is not mentioned on this.
Yeah, it's not on this.
Okay, so Afan, you got 13 marks, right? I was okay. The last answer is wrong, Afan. In the Isha namaz, there are 17 rakas, and you are taking on the 7, right? And what is the show me the first and the second question. Your and your total marks is 13 out of 25, right? And yes, this the first uh, answer for the question. What do you think? Like what? Not what do you think? Write the 3 acts that are first, right? So the first acts you have to do the gargles, right? You have to wash your hands, and you have to take us like you take us water in your nose, wash your hands, gargles, and uh, you have to throw the water on whole body. These are the four acts. Okay, gargles, nose, and you have to throw the water on the whole body. This is the answer for the first question. Okay, Rania, Aisha, Afan, and the Nouralan. This is the first question answer. And Nouralan, your answer was correct. Almost correct. There is some missing, but almost correct. And yes, Nouralan, you will just show the answer in test answers.
I can't.
Okay, Afan. So yes.
I can't share my screen because I'm not on the account that I used for the test.
Oh, okay. So Nouralan almost got how much marks you got?
I got 20 out of 25.
20, right? So I'm giving the second on the second question. I'm giving her average marks, but she is correct all the answers. First, third, fourth, and fifth, right? Only the second answer is not mentioned in the class. So she is answering almost correct. So she got 20 marks out of 25. And what are the second question that you have to write the mustahab acts. Everyone just listen carefully. What are the mustahab acts? Mustahab acts are you have to sit on a high chair. So it will be increase your wuzu reward points, right? Did you remember these points? I was explaining you twice or 3 times, right? And you have to face a qibla if you are doing wuzu. So this is also the reward points. So and more reward points there were. So these are the easiest one. You have to don't like between wuzu you cannot talk to others, right? So it's also the reward mustahab act. And we have one more, right? So you have to write any one of them. You can write like you should write like for example you should write I have to face a Kaaba qibla, and you have to write like wuzu can do on a high place or on a high chair, so it will be the mustahab, right? So this is the answer. Another answer, you know it, the tayammum is made from sand, and Isha having 17 rakats, and Late afternoon salah is called Maghrib namaz, right? So these are the answers, and the test was easy. Only the things is you have to just focused, right? If you are doing focusing, for example, Afan know that Isha namaz having 17 rakats, right? But he take on the seven, only seven. So how could, right? Isha don't have 7 rakats. Isha having 17 rakats, but he took on them like he took on the seven. So the answer was wrong. He got no marks on that. So you have to focus, clear your mind, and just answer the question. Okay, so now I'm listening the namaz. Okay, if Afan, if I'm disconnected, actually my internet was weak, but it's okay now. If I am disconnected, so you should just ask Mama, okay? She will
Sure.
continue the class.
Sure.
Okay, so unmute your mics, everyone, and say takbir together. Yes, read takbir.
Allah.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay, after takbir, you are doing sana. Read sana, everyone.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. So the homework was Surah Al-Fatiha and Taus Tasmiyah, right? So Afan reads Taus and Tasmiyah. What is Taus and Tasmiyah? Afan, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Read Taus and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Okay, now read Surah Al-Fatiha.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك
Loudly. Iyaka na'budu.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Okay. Rania, read Taus and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الحمد لله.
Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yes. Surah Fatiha.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Good job. Rania, one mistake I got that Ahdi. It's not Ahdi. Read Ihdina Siratal. Okay? Tell me again.
اهدنا
Yes.
الصراط.
Hamza Hazir Ihdina Siratal. Like this. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, your turn. Nurulan, take a mic, read Thousand Tasmiyah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Nurulan, first read Tauz. A'udhu billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Tasmiyah.
Excuse me?
Bismillah.
بسم
Tasmiyah.
الله الرحمن الرحيم
Now read Surah Al-Fatiha.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Good job, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so now after Surah Al-Fatiha, you guys can read any short surah or any long ayat which is equal to more than 3 lines, right? So any long ayat you can read, or any short surah. For example, you are reading Surah Al-Kawthar or you can read Suratul Ikhlas, or you can read Suratul Kafirun. So I'm giving you a homework for learning Suratul Ikhlas. Okay, so repeat with me. And you have to read, like, if you finish Surah Fatiha, then you will say Tasmiyah again, and then read Surah, one short Surah. So repeat with me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Qul
Ahad.
ahad.
Allahus samad.
Allahu samad.
Lam yalid.
Lam yalid
Walam yulad.
walam yulad.
Walam yakul lahu
Lam yakul lahu
kufuwan ahad.
kufuwan ahad.
Okay, one more time. Qul huwallahu ahad.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Allahus samad.
Allahu samad.
Allahus samad.
Allahu samad.
Lam yalid.
Lam yalid
Walam yulad.
walam yulad
Walam yakul lahu
walam yakul lahu
kufuwan ahad.
kufuwan ahad.
You can take a screenshot for reminding.
Photo with your phone.
What is Suratul Ikhlas? Okay, so everyone should learn Surah Ikhlas. So I will listen on the next class.
I know Surah Ikhlas already.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. So you should practice with the makhraj. Okay, only the makhraj you know you have to clear. For example, Allahus Samad. So swad is fat sound, and Qul Qaf is fat sound, and some throat letters is coming. So you have to pronounce the throat letter from the makharaj, and you have to do qalqala on every ayat because dal is coming in the end. So you have to do the qalqala. For example, Allahus Samad. Lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. So in the every ayat you have to guard the dal in the end. So you are doing qalqala. Okay, Nurulan, what is qalqala? Qalqala means you have to bounce on the sound, on the letter. So we have 5 qalqala letters: qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. I'm little explaining you. Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. And when you are stopping on that letter, so you have to do qalqala sound, which is the bounce sound. So in the surah class, you have to do the qalqala in the end of every ayat. Today we are starting the new book, Alhamdulillah, Tashilul Aqai. This book is related to Aqaid topics. Okay, last time we are doing the book that is called the fiqh book. So it's related with the fiqh topics, and now we are doing the Aqaid book. In the content we have the 10 lessons. Okay, total 10 lessons we have. So in that lesson we are doing what is the purpose of the creation, about Islam, the deen principles, and pillars of the faith, major sins, and like these things we are reading, right? So we are starting from the first topic that is called the purpose of the creation. So Noralan, if you can see the clearly, you can just write this paragraph. You can read this paragraph.
Okay. Why have we been created? What is our purpose in life? Some people believe that this world is only a place of fun and joy. They live what does that word say? I can't see it. They live
To
They live to eat.
They live to eat and drink and enjoy life. As Muslims, we believe that our life on earth is to prepare for humans being has no belief in Allah and
Allah believed and led his life.
and led his life according to his commands. We are going to be questioned about all our doings on earth. Our real and permanent life is the hereafter. Those who pass the test of this life will be rewarded with an everlasting life in Jannah, while those who fail the test will be punished in Jahannam.
Okay, so inshallah we will read these points in the next class. I'm only explain the first part, first paragraph, which is related to the creation of ourselves, right? Why we have been created. Okay, what do you think why we have been created? For example, we are created for learning the uh, like for example, we are created for learning in schools, or we are created for eating food, or we are created for doing like for doing fashion. Some people are doing these things, and some people are not
God,
um,
for God,
healthy, some people are not wealthy,
I
like
know
this.
some,
So
you know
why we
who
are
from our Sufa Academy
what happened?
when we did the
Afan,
you know Sufa what do you call it? Sufa Marwa? So
Afan,
I'm
mute your
talking.
mic. Okay, so my voice is clear for everyone. Okay, so what do you think why we have been created, and what is our purpose in the life?
I said,
Allah made. Yes, Rania.
I think we have been created to read the Quran and spread Islam to everyone and see
This
like
is the good answer.
if you have like a good heart, like if someone would be in trouble or something, would you help them or not? Like
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, good answer, Rania. What do you think, Afan and Nurulan? Why we have been created? There
I
is some
also
purpose.
I also agree with Rania. Like I think we're created to learn about Allah and like Allah and our beliefs, such as like knowing all the prophets and knowing like
Yes.
our good deeds and bad.
Uh,
Okay. Afan.
we're created because Allah made Jannah and Jahannam, and He made a
Okay.
world, and we have to. There's a test that we have to go
Mm-hmm.
through,
Good.
and if we fail, we go to Jahannam, and if we do
Uh,
everything good, we go to Jannah.
Good answer. Okay, everyone having a different concept and different answers in your mind, right? Nurulan, Afan, me, you. So you are giving the different answer, right? So there is a purpose for making us. Before this world, the peoples are not in this world, right? Allah not created anyone. Only the angels are doing ibadat for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are enough for doing the worship, for doing ibadat, right? But Allah creates people, Allah creates human being. Why? Okay, so what are the answer? What is our purpose in the life, right? Because Allah wants to give some purpose for our life. Okay, Allah is creating the things with no without in any no, like without no purpose, right? Allah is created the things with the purpose, right? So what is the purpose of our creation? Some people believe that this world is only a place of fun and joy. For example, those people who are not Muslims, right? So the life for them is for only the place of fun. They are enjoying. They are visiting the cities, countries. They are going everywhere. They are exploring the world. They are eating, and they are doing fashions and these things they are doing, right? They are doing social media, social activities, these things. So there is no purpose for their life. Okay, and other than that, they live to eat, drink, and enjoy the life. That's it, and they going to their graves, and nothing happened, right? So that is not the purpose. That is not the actual purpose. We are not coming in this world for eating, dancing, playing, studying, not like this, right? We are not coming in this world for this purpose. As a Muslims, we have a different perception, we have a different belief, we have a different purpose of life as a Muslim. If we are not Muslim, so we are not worried about it. But we are Muslim, we have a duty. Allah is giving us a duty. So we have to fulfill that duty for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for us also. Okay. So what we are doing for us, not for anyone. If we are doing a good thing, so that is our sadka jariya, that is like we are got the rewards after we are going in our graves, but we are getting the rewards of our sadka jariya if we are doing the good things, right? So, as a Muslims, we believe that our life on the earth is to prepare for human being, is to prepare for our everlasting life in the hereafter. We have two lives, we have two that's. This is also coming in the Quran Majid, right? First, Allah create us, that is our one life, right? And Allah send us in this world, right? And then we are going to die, and we are going to the grave, right? Two lives we got, and two that's we got. So we are creating like after the hereafter, on the day of the Qiyamah, we are awaking again, right? The second life, right? So we have the two lives in this whole the thing, right? So Allah giving us the two lives. So after this world, we have an everlasting life. We cannot die on this. That is called the Qiyamah. After the day of Qiyamah, we have a everlasting life. Second, every human being has to believe in Allah. Okay, like for example, Christians, they are believing Allah. They are having a book of Bible, right? But they are sharing the Hazrat Isa alayhi salam with the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so Allah is only one. Nothing can share with Allah. No, for example, Allah won't have any brother, sister, father, mother, or any relation in this world, right? So Allah don't have any relation, and they are creating a relation of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam with the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that they are saying that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam is the son of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they are believing in Allah, but they are doing some shirk things with the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is not acceptable, right? So every human being has to believe in Allah and let his life according to his commands. So what is our purpose? We have to follow the Allah commands. Okay, not eating is our eating. Just eat for the purpose, for not the for the purpose of life, for the living. Obviously, if we cannot eat, we cannot survive, right? So you have to eat for living. You have to do the things for living. Okay, just you have to earn money for living, not for the enjoying purpose, not for the different kind of the purpose, right? You got the like you buy the new car, or you buy the new clothes, or you buy these things. Do not do these things, do not make these things in the mind. There is some purpose of the life, and there are some needs of the life, right? So extra things which Allah is not commanding, you can do, but for only the living purpose, not do for your wishes, fulfilling the wishes, right? So you have to do these things for only the living purpose. And other than that, you have to do all like you have to do the worshipping, you have to do the ibadah, you have to do the tasbih, you have to do the you have to spend your life with the commands of the Allah, according to the commands of the Allah. That is our purpose of life as a Muslim. We are going to the question about all our doings on the after this life. When we are waking on the day of Qiyamah, we have to question for everything we are doing in this world. What we are eating, what we are sleeping, what we are going everywhere, or what we are doing with anyone. We are doing the good things, we are doing the bad things, we are abusing with the tongue, and if we are reciting of the Quran Majid, so we are questioning. And if we are doing the abusing with your tongue, so you have to question. Okay, everything is written in your book. You have two shoulders, two angels on your shoulder, Kiraman and Katibin. Kiraman is doing the good things, and Katibin is doing the bad things, right? So you have to question for all the things. So our real and the permanent life is in the hereafter. Okay, after the day of Qiyamah, you got the new life. Inshallah ta'ala, we will going into the Jannah. So we have a new life in the Jannah, and inshallah ta'ala we have a permanent and the real life in the Jannah. That is our permanent life. This life is the temporary life, and we are in the this world. We have some purpose of the life. What is our purpose? That I'm explaining. Those who pass the test of this life will be rewarded with an everlasting life in the Jannah, while those who fail the test will be punished in the Jahannam. So Afan is Afan is explaining in this in the answer that what is Jannah and what is the Jahannam. If you are doing the good things, alhamdulillah, you will going to the Jannah as a Muslim. Or if you are not a Muslim and you are also doing the shirk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you are following the other gods, there like there is no god except Allah. But if you are making some gods by your own, so definitely you will be punished, and you have to the answer, and you have to going into the Jahannam. And Jahannam is the bad place, and Jahannam is making the hellfire. And the least the punishment of the Jahannam is the fire shoes. This is the least punishment of the Jahannam, the fire shoes. For example, you got burned from something, little burn from something. So how much you got you got the pain, right? How much you feel that pain of burn. So if, for example, if you got shoes of the fire, so how much pain you can feel it. Just imagine that pain. So we cannot bear that pain, right? So if any person doing the bad things, he will going into the Jahannam. And if you are doing the good things, alhamdulillah, as a Muslim, we have to do the Quran, reading the Quran, and we have to teaching the Quran and all the things. And what we are learning in the Quran Majid, you have to do the translations, read the translations, and do that things. Not only the reading of the Quran Majid. You are reading the Quran Majid, alhamdulillah, but you have to understand the Quran Majid, and you have to follow the things which is written in the Quran Majid, because that are the order of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything is saying in the Quran Majid, that is the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you should have to follow that order. You have to spend your life according to the order, and you have to follow the hadith of the Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he is our prophet, and we are the ummah of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we have to follow his sunnahs and his hadith, right? Some things we are learning from the Quran Majid, and some things we are learning from the Sunnah. So we have to follow both things: Sunnah, Hadith, Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala Quran Majid, right? So we have to follow the both things. So we, according to the Hadith and according to the Quran Majid, we have to spend our lives, and we have to follow the uh, Quran Majid. We have to follow Allah commands. According to His commands, we have to do our lives. That is our purpose of Islam. We are not coming in this world for eating, spending the lives in the friend circle, or spending the life with playing the games, with playing the things, watching the YouTubes, watching the Netflix, like these things. We are not coming in this world for these things, right? We are coming in this world for the ibadat purpose, for the good things we have to do, the ikhlaq purpose, the and the recitation purpose, okay, for helping purpose, for helping other purpose, right? So we have lots of things to do, right? Not only these things. So only this paragraph, the purpose of creation, I'm giving the explanation for this. So do you have any questions according to this paragraph? So I'm giving some homework for you. Okay,
Madam
so
Auntie,
yes, Rania.
I don't have a question related to that, but I sent
Okay.
it the test.
Mm-hmm.
It worked now.
Okay, 1 second. You are sending now?
Because last time I sent it, it still is there, and I don't know what happened, but I still sent it.
Okay, I will check it on the email, then I will reply you back. Okay.
Okay.
So your homework is just explain the purpose of the life or purpose of the creation on the slide, like on the computer slide or any.
Could we write
any
it down in a notebook?
You can write on the notebook. You can just take a picture and share in the class. I want to share this thing in the class. Okay, you can share the
Okay.
screen. So I'm writing it. Homework is you have to write the purpose of creation in your words. Okay, and in a short way, not very long way. Purpose of, one second, creation. Afan, note this thing. Okay, do your homework. Purpose of creation on computer slide or on the page. You have to do, it's up to you. And just show your screen in the class. So inshallah ta'ala we are recording the things, and maybe we will upload on the Facebook and like these things, right? So you will explain the purpose of the creation, and then we will do the next page. Okay, now you can go, guys. Subhanakallahumma subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hafiz. अफान रिकॉर्डिंग सेव कर लेना.
Okay.